Actually, should I run back and sell some of that stuff? Because when we run back through, we're not gonna have... She's got a lot of money.
Yeah.
Probably. Because right now we're not currently in trouble, right?
Correct. Game sounds really loud.
For the stream?
Mm-hmm.
Never wanted the easy path.
Yeah, that's still very loud.
Is it because I turned the sound up on my end because I was having a hard time hearing it?
I don't know. I'm just gonna drop it to 40.
Very well.
I also don't hear any kind of echo, so I think that we're good in that regard.
Back for more.
Did reset the noise gates though. Okay.
Githyanki sword. It is finesse. This is it's Githyanki short sword.
I have no need of it.
This I just took off. I'm gonna keep that. Aesthetic surface. That.
Alright, we're still flasked up. Yes.
Void Slaying. There's 2 of Fiend Slaying. How many Revivify scrolls?
I have 6 in my inventory.
Check my bag.
You have 3. 9. And he doesn't have it. 9 total. Do I have...
Go on then. Be on your...
I seriously don't have magic pencil.
What do you mean?
Apparently not. Nothing, just, this.
I kind of want to, save some of the... Because how many healing potions do we actually have? Got 7.
23 lessers, 16 greaters.
So I was gonna say, let's have Withers, summon us a healer real quick and spend all of their spell slots healing us, but we have a few.
But we also have a short rest. Do you have your, second win? You probably burn that first.
What now?
No.
Okay,
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
you're 2 off full.
At least things have stayed
Yeah, it
interesting.
should be good enough. Actually, if you really want,
I don't know.
'cause this comes off short rest. There you go, just for Astarion. The one with the lowest TC in the party.
Well, I don't know what to tell ya.
Who would be? Oh, it is you. Make haste. We have business to conduct.
I never noticed the other jewels flash when they...
Is it because you're wearing medium? Yeah.
Can't have heavy.
Well, I was saying you should probably wear light and you get your full dex out of it.
Would that be better for him?
What's your dex plus 4? So if you were to wear studded leather, that would be 12 plus your dex of 4. That would get you to 16.
And
I don't think we even have a
Yeah.
non-basic studded leather. It's fine for now.
But also, he's not wearing anything that would get him even to where he's at right now, let alone above it.
We can also craft a couple of things. We can make 3 more lesser potions of healing. Elixirs of... We can make 3 of the Colossus. Guileful movement? I don't remember what that one moved. We have one? Apparently not. Let's try to make one then. Supplement. Let's use... Yeah, we don't want to potion Featherfall. Okay. Grenades. Earthlight Bomb. Fungal Bamboozler. I would like to make that. We can make the antidote. Coatings. I'm going to be doing less and less now that I have the awakened thing.
I love how
Movement speed can't reduce by difficult terrain. You also can't be paralyzed or restrained.
the 3 of us have an 18 in Dex, except for Shadow.
He doesn't need it. Jelen needs a 14 at
Also,
most.
we all have an 8 in Strength.
We're a very weak party. Do not worry. Magic will save the day.
The place is even more foreboding than the rest of the creche.
Look at
Felt
Lathander.
way easier once we'd gone from here. This Inquisitor sounds like a real piece of work. Do you think he'll answer our questions?
Absolutely not.
Oh no, he's missing his arms. What?
They took his arms.
I can't get any. There we go. His arms.
All right, ready when you are.
Pave my path with corpses. Build my castle
With my dog that has
bones.
5 hit points.
And my dog that has almost 50.
Tirai Borgas. Actually, you might have special dialogue for being Dirge.
Oh, maybe.
Our esteemed guest. Please approach.
Does it not
We
automatically
have much to
go?
discuss.
Click on him?
I guess.
Interesting. My Ardents reported that an Istik survived the crashed Geik slave vessel. You have accomplished much since. I'm pleased to finally meet you. I heard enough druids died by your hand to make the deity Sylvanus himself weep. To business. I suspect you plucked something precious from the Geik ship. Something that belongs to us. The weapon. Give it to me.
Don't do it. The weapon is how I protect you.
So, I love doing this. I love doing the, like, anybody mentions the artifact and I go, this? Just to piss off the Emperor. You mean this thing? What do we want to say?
You seem very likely.
If I get in return.
The Geik are about to execute
fair
their
enough.
grand design and you seek to bargain. Pahakva. The weapon. Now.
I have the weapon. I would say that puts me in a strong position to bargain.
Is that so? Well then, humor me. What would you ask of an Inquisitor?
I mean, be allies.
If you desire to see the might of my people, you will not be disappointed. Our swords are ready to cleave Geik flesh in their legions, with or without your interference. Give me the weapon. Now.
Don't give it to him.
I really just went like, here it is.
It's up to you at this point. Blackest, I don't believe, shows up if you don't produce it.
I mean, we don't have a bargain, so I'm not gonna give it to you, right? Like, you didn't agree, so no.
Then your illustrious adventure ends here. Hitasif!
We would just go straight into the fight then.
Crush
We
Yillik
don't meet the Emperor
with
at all.
me! To the death!
Okay. What is his legendary again? Mind Claws. Uses a legendary action to summon a Mind Cloth of Tunerith twice in a round after combat, after his or his allies have been struck. Summon a vestigial echo of Blackhead's ire as a wicked psionic blade. Summoning a spiritual weapon every time he gets hit. Okay.
Did I already put on him the reduced crit?
The Knife of the Undermountain does that,
Knife
yeah.
of the Undermountain. I don't have champion on him yet, do I? So it's not
You
18
are
right now?
Fighter 2, no.
Okay.
I'm not concentrating anything out right now, am I?
Doing basic wisdom. Doesn't do much.
We're
I
only
only
going to
have-
get 2.
Can we make more wyvern toxin?
Middle of combat? Probably not.
No, I don't
Cutting.
mean middle of combat.
It's not even on the list, so we have not been able to make it before. The Wyvern Toxin we have is the ones that have been made or have been found.
Probably.
Their sword. Second sword. Now we're gonna do this.
Stage fright the sword.
Kind of figured I could. Anyway, I'm gonna stay here. Get Grand Shadowheart. She saved. You lost concentration, actually.
God damn. I mean, why not? I didn't think you could get sneak attack off of opportunity attack.
Mind Steel Link, which only connected to you, surprisingly. The AC is only 18 then, and not ridiculously high.
He's already almost dead, so.
Yeah, I know. Send him to hell. I like the singing sword because every time that you stabbed him, he took an extra 1d4 thunder damage.
High defense.
Yeah, he's got an AC of 18 right now.
Probably got good comp too.
Yeah, he's also got 2 legendary resistances. 3 times.
That guy.
+4 minus the d4 of Bane, so at least a +3 to his con saves.
Honestly, he's probably not the best.
15? He did fail it. +10 bonus to his next saving throw. He hits this 3 times. Why didn't he?
I don't really want to stand right here, but
No.
nowhere. Oh. Go
Don't
over
waste
here.
a step.
The 2 at the top of the stairs take their turn next.
Yeah.
Good protection. That one. the staff. What do I want to do?
Oh, it's opportunity attack. Why? Actually, I really should have taken the opportunity to hit that. I'm in another one.
Misty steps far out of the way. Missing the dog. Alright, now we're gonna attempt to lacerate. Dry. He parried it. Okay. I'm still shrieking, right? Yes.
With pleasure.
Okay, well, then I don't have to bother with this shrieking sword. Swimming.
A better position.
Rush attack past him. Right. I probably should have done it first. Oh well. Bonus action. I don't think it's gonna matter at this point, but let's go with the weapon. God, stop hurting Shadowheart.
Show yourself.
He's invisible. You can't see him. Good. He's not real.
Dead.
Their mind collapsed.
What path lies before me?
Continuing to do Shadow.
Such a literal scream. Can he help?
Actually, that's a good question. Where the fuck Scratch? Oh, it's not showing my screen.
Well, I just moved my screen over to.
Found him.
Looks like your screen is just.
Okay, well.
Well. Got plenty of.
Spiritual weapon. Huzzah. Hi. Okay. Now. It's a bonus action. Transfer use health. How many are left? Just 2?
Yeah.
Damn, nice crit. Well, move in. Shadowheart is beat to shit. Only has a bonus action. Let us. That's a full action to equip. I'll just drown.
You'll just drown?
I'll just down a basic bitch potion. Sword! The sword wins the fight.
Inquisitor Wargas.
Oh, Black it does still show up.
We are impressed.
You're impressed that I killed him?
The queen who brings conquest to the heavens, sundering planets, destroying the very stars. Hot envy swirls within. Your guts will you to author such cosmic tragedies as she has.
You are permitted to look upon me. You are invited to kneel.
Sounds new. Power pose in front of her.
You bear that which is ours. But are you friend, or are you thief?
I didn't steal.
Shadowheart here.
I mean, that is really funny, but we cannot afford to lose her. Neither? Came to get this thing out of my head?
And you just happen to stumble on the astral prism.
Correct.
At least you brought it back. It is a start. We will test you to assess whether you deserve reward or punishment. The astral prism. It is corrupted. There is someone inside. Their mind is warped, broken, a blight. They are an agent of the Grand Design, sent to sabotage the astral prism. Our last defense against the return of the Illithid Empire. As long as they live, the prism is compromised. Find the one inside and kill them. Be aware. They are not alone, and they will appeal to your trust. They are not to be believed. You must accept. Refuse, and know my fury.
Which is just a game over. I don't think you could detect thoughts, I tell you that way.
I believe so.
I think 3 also gets you killed.
Yeah. 1
4
or 2.
definitely gets you killed. They protect me against them.
You are being lied to! I will be obeyed!
Shadowheart disapproves. Yeah, well, I don't want to die, Shadowheart.
Use the Planecaster's power to enter the prison. Be wary of the creature's lying tongue. Cut it out if you must.
Can you believe this entire time she's not talking about the Guardian?
Time to press ahead.
Can we take a short rest in this room? Don't even have one.
Oh wait, just real fast. Can you get to me? Because I still have my my song on. So I'll be able to heal at least some, but okay. That was a decent heal. You healed for 19.
Yeah.
Alright. We are gonna have to long rest before we do anything because that was my last played song.
Are we fighting anything when we go in here this time?
No, but trying to leave. The skin burster.
Why does Shadowheart get to level up and we don't?
She had a lot more inspiration. That is legitimately the difference.
But like, we can't dismiss ourselves and have her recruit us if we get the level.
Mm-hmm. I'm looting the room first.
Yeah.
As I intend. Oh, I should also let Scratch in. Come here, boy. Gloves of belligerent skies. I can't reach them because they're up on a hill. Alright, I believe that's everything. Aside from...
Is this it? Seems a little underwhelming for a holy relic.
Actually, you know what? We can turn this, right? And this one needs to be facing it.
The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
Do we know how to get it out of there without taking the whole building down?
Yes, we have it. Up.
Oh.
The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
I think Shadowheart needs to do strength.
Next, I wonder.
The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
No, it's hitting the statue for a decent amount of damage. But it has to be like one solid blow and not destroy the statue. So it's a bit risky. Can I do at least 10 damage with this?
Hmm.
D10 plus 5, I am capable of doing so. There we go. Now it rotates. Facing that way. This one's facing the other way. Ding.
I'm trying to move these fucking things out of the way, and I can't. Like, it's not letting me put it anywhere.
Do we want to go inside the prism, though? They might get mad if we don't do that first. Where are the vases? Where are the vases?
Wonder if the gods are watching
I just picked
me.
up. There. Okay.
Don't do it!
But what if I want to?
I wonder if you could just leave after,
Heat pulses out of the astral prism as it begins to flower.
I don't know.
I don't think we've tried to just activate that little thing and then just leave.
Your mind burns hot with excitement.
Excitement.
Tiny little.
A timeless space, bounded, compressed in a fold. A pocket of astral plane.
It's quite beautiful. Though dangerous things often are.
Alright. Ah, you got a level up too. Shadow Heart, you are now level 7, which means 4th level spells.
Janus.
I get Blight and Death Ward for being Death Cleric. And... oh.
Get Fireball, but throw it and not.
Rare of healing for outside of combat. Hell. Oh no, because I can change it on the fly. Lift warding. Nice big AoE spell. Wizard, level 7.
I haven't really been using Hold. I probably should.
Do I not get freedom of movement as wizard? I thought I did. Man, I'm not seeing it. Alright.
Arcane Archer. Wait, Arcane Archer doesn't normally get spells, do they?
No.
They get spells.
Because the Arcane Archer would be closer to the Battle Master. They would have certain
Yeah, but
techniques
like
that they
this
can
is
do.
gain a cantrip and 3 spells.
Okay.
It'd be nice to explore this version of it, but like I was kind of going for like crits, you know?
Mm-hmm. Are there any other things that are like multi-hit besides 14 Ray and Magic Missile?
An attack roll.
Alright. I'm gonna do this. Lots of concentration spells.
I wonder how this sounded on stream. Not audible at all.
I didn't hear anything.
I can now stand up and actually still play.
Now I'm curious. I'm gonna drop mine. Nope, didn't hear it at all. Alright. Well. I think I'm finished picking my spells. So, I still have to be a loot goblin. There are things to loot. They're like, find finger bones or something. Eat moss, there's that. Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. Those are the level 1 potions. Crawler Mucus. You want to paralyze people? Divine Bone Shard. That's what I want.
Smoke coming in.
So, pick up the Divine Bone Shard, please. Alright.
Divine Miasma.
Elixir of Universal Resistance. Githyanki.
Floating ring.
Chest, if you've never seen it. Up we go! Alright, you're good to enter now.
So you came, in spite of all my warnings. Disappointing. Tell me, are you the one in charge?
Yes.
Then enter. We need to talk.
What if I said no?
I may have made a mistake trusting you. I told you to stay away from the Githyanki, but you just couldn't help yourself. Could you?
Yeah, well.
And now, you've come here to murder me.
Yes.
Very well.
Break him down.
I really thought you wouldn't.
Why?
We could have been so much more. But you had to choose this.
Have you not been watching me? You not been following what I've been doing? All the people I've killed?
So, you are not to be trusted. I don't intend to make a habit of conversing with my killer, so I will be brief.
I can kill you.
Your survival depends on mine, and mine on yours. It's less than ideal, but it is where we stand. I know a secret that Blackith never wants to be revealed. It is the reason she mobilized her people to retrieve the astral prism. It is why she sent you to kill me, and why she will kill you once you leave this place. Since we are both dependent on your ability to survive that, you would do well to remember that without me, you would become a mind flayer. Now leave. I have a battle to return to.
Oh wait, can I stab you one more time just for the road? Alright, I was in the middle of starting inventory. It's a checkable. That is wares. All of that is wares. When you succeed a saving throw, the foe that caused this throw takes 1d4 psychic damage. What's Arcane Synergy again? Weapon attacks deal additional damage equal to spellcast ability modifier. I'm wearing that immediately.
One of the few times where that is actually helpful.
Alright, here's the other diadem, in case you were curious. Here's all the other items that I thought were kind of useful. Your cantrip deals acid, cold, fire, lightning, or damage. Add your spellcasting ability. I do kind of want that. Spectator eyes or... Concentrating on a spell, the wearer's weapon attacks deal 1d4 psychic damage.
Because isn't the Shrieker Sing concentration?
No.
No?
But I did add a bunch of concentration spells.
Yeah. Because the other one's just giving you invisibility.
Yeah. What are hers? Advantage on being charmed and heal an additional 2 every time you heal another creature. She heals 2 every time she heals someone. You cannot fall prone while following icy terrain. I'm doing the reverberation thing. She is getting 3 temporary HP every time she heals a person. And the wearer deals lightning, thunder, or radiant damage, inflict 2 turns of reverberation upon the target. I'm not going to do because my bracer's a defense. She's not going to do it either because she's more necrotic focused, not radiant.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, did I fix her spells since she... Death Ward and Blight are her prepared spells. I picked up... Right? Two. And then I didn't actually grab a 4th for her because she's got Death Ward and Blight. Alright. Leave.
I'm glad you came to your senses. Now leave.
What do you mean?
Before the others come for us.
What do you mean, glad we... Is
Talking
there a
about-
possibility to chase after and kill the Emperor?
I don't believe so. What kind of story required? Anyway, this area is no longer considered hostile, so we can take a longer.
We would end up losing the Morning Lord's Radiance, though.
Correct.
So I'm wondering, what all are we missing?
Well, there would be a lot of githyanki fights to get out. I have my higher level slots. but I don't know if we necessarily still want to do that.
Because is the whole rest of the place red?
Yes.
Hmm.
It would end up being at least one fight to get out of the building, but if we want to kill all of them, there are 3 fights. Because we already dealt with the birthing pool.
I mean, we could do the long rest.
All right.
God, they never have anything to say.
I think we've overstayed our welcome in this place. If we ever truly had one to begin with. We should leave.
Do you have
First
anything?
in my heart.
All I wanted was to get a worm out of my head. I didn't sign up for dimensional travel and murderous gith.
I can't even respond to it. Why does the dialogue always do that to me? Where it's like they say something, but I'm not allowed to respond.
Bubble. Big, gigantic bubble. Okay. I'm just changing out a couple spells.
What is this room supposed to
Pebble, go invisible. Shadow Heart, summon a dog.
Now, do you want to just switch to your screen and you do the mace thing because you know how to do it?
Sure.
This does.
Looks
Secret stairway.
something to have escaped notice all this time.
Piercing resist? Okay. Not fire resist.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. If not over, then through. Another day, another fight.
What? Why are you? No, that is actually supposed to be active. Okay. That'll turn off that energy source. Okay. At least it should. Yep, we're good. The blood of Lathander. Now, if you were to just grab it, a bunch of cages come out, and the entire place is rigged to blow. If you really want to know, the energy source is right there. But
One of my favorite lines in the entire game happens when you collapse the thing, let Asterion die, go back to camp, and then resurrect him. And then he has this whole line, and I love it so much.
Where's the item? The Dawnmaster seal.
That's something. Sold, I mean? Is that a thing that can be sold? I don't think I... Like, it's a plate look. Not a weapon? I only sold weapons and then the thing that was marked for sale. Go back?
No.
Selling it.
Do we want to kill the githyanki or we want to drop the building?
Loot if we drop.
Correct.
That means I need. What does it look like?
I don't know, it's like a 3-point symbol thing. It looks like this diamond shape right here.
We take it out of the thing where it was?
I'm fairly certain I did. Not really a good way for me to check anymore. I'm so confused. It's like, I don't see it.
I wouldn't think you would have put it in my inventory, so it shouldn't have gotten sold at all.
Did you forget you had all of this, by the way? It's in none of the bags. Okay, well.
You want me to get there?
I'm fairly certain this opens up. It's like a portal.
Yeah. But how do I do this?
We're losing out.
Why did that even happen?
What?
How did the dog get hit by that? He took very little damage, but like my dog got hit by the little blast thing. I don't remember how to do this. That's why I have you do it.
You should be able to just walk across. They're not active.
I will.
I've destroyed the energy sources.
Well, I mean, the dog just got hit and then thrown, so.
But the energy sources are destroyed. It does actually try to use it. Walk fast, I guess.
Just run?
Yeah. Can't be disabled.
What now?
Actually, they can. The trap disarm kits.
These boots have seen everything.
Oh, running did it fast enough. I love this version.
Fun.
And down here.
One on screen now.
Yeah.
Well, here's the bad ideas.
Hold on.
An ornate mace hovers before you,
I
suspended in a shaft
was trying to
of
get to the
brilliant
other side,
light. A
so I
fist-sized
wasn't
piece
in
of
the
amber
thing.
flecked with crimson is set in the handle, emitting a radiance all its own. This mace certainly has a very unusual design.
Before you touch it, am I able to... Okay, I am able to leave.
But if you want the specific dialogue, you do have to kill Starion.
Well, I don't want to have to do... Do you want to have to do that?
What's on my mind and, well, in it.
Because it's a
Before the
disapproves.
mysterious mace once more. This
I'm
mace
fairly
must
certain it's
be
a
the
disapprove.
legendary blood of Lathander. The amber is said to contain the blood of the Morning Lord himself.
Mine.
You recall all the measures meant to keep you from reaching this place. Taking this mace would surely lead to something quite disastrous.
What's the worst that could happen? Astarion approves.
I probably grabbed it. Of everybody else.
Everything is in motion. All within these walls are doomed to destruction unless you act.
It still put us this far over.
The cage already went down though. Oop. Walking away. I'm out of here.
Good thing it went up. Now to get out.
So the fastest way is I think over this way.
I'll take this way.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
But how do you have more movement than I do?
Because blade singing gives me more.
Oh.
Yeah, what is my walking speed? It's 40. It's currently 80 right now because of the dash, but I just can't do anything.
Are you serious?
Whoops. Astarion might die anyway. Dog, out of here.
Environment stir.
Right. Out of hearts.
I don't remember how far is far enough. I think it's next to this branch thing.
Are you no longer trained? Doesn't appear as though you are.
These things have stayed interesting.
Well, now everybody is in the way.
Should mind my step. I need to get off this building before that thing explodes.
Where are you going?
I'm going this way
Why?
to jump off the building.
Are you gonna have enough?
Not this turn.
Bonus section.
All right.
What's next? No time to waste.
Trust me, beef.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. No one back home will
It also says
believe that.
disarm the device. How do you disarm it?
No idea.
Step forward.
I didn't know that that was a possibility. All right. And then. Oh, you have two of those, but we have. I'll wait a turn so Shadowheart can get over here.
There is work to do. Let's try this way.
No. And I. Oh no.
We have a problem.
Featherfall won't let you jump over there?
I pulled out a scroll of Misty Step because she doesn't have movement. She can't even jump.
I mean, Misty Step just doesn't go that far.
Yeah. Do we have a scroll of Dimension Door? Pattern. We do. Don't have the action. Alright, tell you what. You cast Featherfall.
Best get going.
And best of luck to you, Shadowheart. No, she doesn't have any movement. You're just stuck there. Let's get Shovel from the building. I get Scratch from the building. Alright. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
At the ready.
Sorry, Shadowheart.
I don't know if I was far enough either. Yep. But like that was the best I could do. You know?
Apparently he survived.
Yeah, because the threshold is like right by where he was standing on that where that big root was. And I was just outside that range.
We did it, boys.
Gone. The entire creche is destroyed.
The girls died.
Yes, close at hand.
I'm not going to last much longer. The creche. It's nothing but rubble and ashes now. We should put some distance between ourselves and this mess before any githyanki come investigating.
Well, that's the conversation. All right.
Hey, I died.
Time to waste.
I've killed my fair share of people, but wiping out an entire building with a
Okay.
cannon.
Powered by the sun.
Alive, so that's
Okay. Is it even possible to go back into the building, or is
No.
it gone?
Well, there's a thing in the way. On both paths over. Well,
They should all be running.
And then Creche, really? Yeah, it doesn't even show up on the warp list. All right. Well, that's that. Fields of Crags. Real fast, I have to
Yeah,
go
we
get
can.
the egg. It's fucking heavy. The egg is 40 goddamn pounds. Hello. You're in luck. I got the
Seen
githyanki
that
egg.
Thank you. Paying up front seems to have had its benefits. A pleasure to do business with you.
Okay.
for healing potions.
She's got a couple greeters. Then I assume all the crap that we sold them.
Mm-hmm. If transitioning over is a forced long rest, no reason to actually.
Is she gone?
Yeah, apparently.
I was gonna try to sell her crap.
Gave her the egg and she fucked off.
Son of a... Wait, no, she's right there. I'm blind. Okay. Don't have enough money.
You need money?
No, she doesn't have enough money. I wasn't expecting that scroll to be so expensive.
Well, I think we're gonna...
Alright, that's good. I have places to be, and you have money.
Well, are you ready for me to click the thing?
I believe so. Oh wait, you want the mace? Hooray. Probably should have sold that. We'll keep it for a little bit. Can't be helpful. Alright, good now. Time for Act 2. I'm actually intending to bring the monastery down, but holy sh...
It doesn't force you long rest?
That's no ordinary darkness. It feels powerful and familiar. Stay on your guard.
Are you the true soul?
I am. Minthara sent me.
Bless the absolute. I couldn't take standing out here much longer. Grab a torch, stay out of the dark, and move fast. The shadows have eyes. Go on.
I could have sworn it forced you to long rest.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important.
Well, now I'm intrigued. Please continue.
I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You could have died,
ago.
spending precious moments trying to free me, but you did it anyway. I owe you my life. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a dark justiciar.
Well, you're in luck. There seems to be a temple
Scarcely a
nearby.
greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a dark justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
This is the nature of,
Thank you for sharing.
chores.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Cool.
Okay, but like, do I have something special for the Shadow Curse? Oh, it did long rest us though.
Oh. I didn't mean to. The dog.
What a day.
The drummer on himself. Wait, don't walk away.
Like how you casting the mage armor poked me with the sword.
Poke!
Just a little stab.
I have such a headache.
Oh, because the sword's not considered light. Yeah. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna change out a second level spell.
What?
Probably that one. What just happened?
Are you serious? I was playing the leader, and it was a poor performance, and this fucking goblin just threw a rock at me. Like, are you kidding me? You know, just for that, like, can't push you into the void.
Okay, recover spell slots. I don't think I want magic missile in this regard then. Yeah, maybe do. What else would I have? Am I concentrating on Shadowblade? I'm not. Do I not have a concentration first level spell? I do. Protection from evil and good. Well,
I should speak up.
Are you the true soul?
I am death itself, with a tadpole in my skull and sin in my heart.
I'll take that as a yes. Listen
I
up.
take that.
Grab a
as
torch, stay out of
yes.
the dark, and move fast. The shadows have eyes. Go on.
I wonder if they did
Never
code,
seen
though, that
darkness
the
like
shadow
this
sword,
before. It's unsettling.
the torch either. That's
It's
right.
the only way to Moonrise Towers. We have to push through.
Looks like peerless focus again. Manage on concentrate.
How far away from the light? do I have to be?
Don't touch me.
I don't remember how far.
Something's wrong.
Damn it! Why do I still get the curse?
Drained.
I am the Shadow Sorcerer from the Shadowfell.
Let me try.
What path lies before me?
I don't want a torch.
Alright. I've also elixired up.
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be the shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
But what about me? Where my hug at?
You're resourceful. You'll find a way. Don't give me that look. It's a good thing that I'm resistant to the shadows. This way I can help you. Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-boo.
How did you get shadow?
This beast didn't go down without a fight.
I got it for like a second, but I'm holding a torch.
Oh, that's...
That one had a bunch of food in it. A heavy chest. It's locked.
Okay, but like... I have the torch.
Hi. Alright, pick up a potion of healing.
Everything is clear.
She's draining. The
Why does it
darkness
also do
is
it every single time?
Yeah.
I'm not affected. Curious.
Not like I'm walking too fast.
Like, you have a torch though.
Breathe deep and move.
A pile of belongings, forsaken to the curse, so that their owners could escape with their lives.
Hey, boy. You want the bone? Fetch!
God.
You see that blighter go? Swallowed whole by the shadow curse. Bet he was pure
I'm
tasty.
very annoyed by what just happened.
You're the true soul we're taking to Moonrise, I'm guessing.
What happened?
I took 4 points of damage from the Shadow Curse and lost my concentration.
Maybe you, maybe Shadowheart should pull out a torch. And I get...
Don't worry, boss, you're in good hands. We've got a guide. Talk to Kansif inside. He'll run through it.
One last thing. Go fetch the bone you threw.
Wait, you're joking, yeah? But we're ready to go. You just need to tell Kansif inside.
Go. Fetch.
So you want me to... I mean, I'll just go and, No! No!
Forcing responsibility.
I want to have a word.
I'm sorry, it says Warrior Gronag was resurrected.
True soul.
Oh, he's a
An
Shadow
honor.
Curse.
Did you bring the lyre?
I have it.
Then pluck a tune, and our guide will come scuttling.
Scuttling.
I got it. Damn.
I hear them, Your Majesty, calling us. Their god and their guide together.
By the gods, one of Lolth's abominations.
Greetings, in the Absolute's name. You have been charged with guiding us.
New flesh for you, my queen. But who are they?
Best introduce yourself. Perhaps you'll listen to a true soul.
Black screen? Why do I click on his butt to talk to him? Clicking on his upper half doesn't do anything.
And you? What are you? More faithful of the Absolute. They need a guide to the Dar, same as us.
Your minds connect, and you hear a whispered voice. The Absolute. Or just the echoes of his fractured mind reverberating in the dark.
A true soul. You have more worshippers every day, Majesty. Yes. Yes. They'll do nicely.
Ugh. What a delightful abomination.
Try not to piss him off, mate.
To insult me is to insult Her Majesty. It is to mock the Absolute.
Worshipping the Absolute doesn't stop me from finding you disgusting. I really want to say that one.
I think it forces a fight, though.
I know, but then we have the lantern.
Yeah.
I really want to say that one because it's so true. Worshipping the Absolute does not make you any less disgusting.
Easy now. We're all on the same side, right?
My queen has ordered me to guide her followers through the dark, however imperfect they may be.
Okay. I'm a seasoned killer.
Fine, let's go.
Very well. Gather the flock. Bless us again, Majesty. Shine your light. Protect us. Come. Follow and stay close. Do not leave the light. Do not feed the shadows. You heard him. Move out!
Living without sunlight isn't so bad, Astarion. Where I came from, we would
Waited
often
Turtle,
work
thank you for the
exclusively
raid.
under cover of darkness.
Yes, but you chose darkness. I was cast into it. The sun was banished from my life. Forbidden.
Oh, I was
You were in his way.
And we
He
all
wasn't moving.
lust after the forbidden. Don't we?
I wasn't quite able to hear what you.
Want to die in the dark, Majesty?
I don't know what you want, sir. I'm trying.
I think the others are falling behind
must
too.
keep up. The shadows are hungry.
Not this house.
Ain't all got 10 legs.
The back of.
I smell a trap.
Majesty, you bless us with patience.
Turtle, what were you playing?
Wait,
What? Oh, there's a person.
something's wrong, Majesty.
There's people.
Who's there? Show yourself! Harpers, attack! Kill the cultists and get that lantern!
So, are we just
Villains in the
murdering all of the Harpers?
These Harpers are clearly enemies of the Absolute.
D&D based
They
podcast.
could be worthwhile allies.
Cool.
But defend the guide, and you may preserve your cover as a true soul.
I mean, because the last light is just gonna go down anyways because I'm gonna take the Slayer form. So
Yeah, so kill the Harpers. Never done it before. May as well.
Kill them! Tear the heathens to pieces!
Send them all to hell!
how far does the moonlight, the
It's a good question.
moon shield?
Not entirely sure, to be frank. Oh, I am still able to blade sing. Did it not say blade song impeded earlier?
I thought it did. I don't know.
It does say it.
But you're still able to do it.
I don't think it's quite coded correctly. Because the blade singing, I am getting the +3 to AC, which means I'm getting the extra movement as well. Is my movement 50 then? Oh my god, it's 50.
Damn.
But I thought I couldn't blade sing unless I had specifically swords.
Swords, or was it light weapon? Torch is not a. I mean, it must be because you're able to hold both of them at the same time.
One of those. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Offhand, bump them. Bonk 'em.
Arcane energy.
Yeah, I do extra damage equal to my spellcasting modifier because I'm concentrating on hypnotism. Anyway, bye. Darnus, wait, no!
My god. We kinda need your thing.
On my way.
This close enough.
You're in the moon shield.
Am I? Okay.
I have 2 hypnotized, so if you want to just focus on the one up next to Karnas that's not stunned. Dang it. That's 27 damage right off the rip. There's no save on the hypnotize, it just lasts 3 turns? It's supposed to be a minute, but I won't complain about 3 turns.
Critical, nice.
Enough movement. Dog's in the way. jump up here. Hi. You and... I guess that's it.
Yeah, her mace counts as a light sword.
Also true. Nope. Crash can't get in there either. Guess I'm dashing. Woo!
I fear neither shadow nor death.
1d10 plus 2 slashing.
Kind of light.
Do lightning damage and you can recover your sorcery points.
I haven't used any.
Ah!
How dare you push through?
The absolute wills it so.
It was almost a waste of a crit.
Time to move.
Yeah.
Five. Oh, he's no longer hypnotized.
Yeah, he's gonna start being a crit machine. That's on 18.
I don't want you to. And no movement. Alright, harness.
I don't just recover, I get one. Because it said I had 4. I'm fairly certain. Which I should have 7, shouldn't I?
You got 5.
Didn't I have 7?
Yes.
I don't remember using. Did I?
You summoned the hound.
Right, summoning the hound cat.
Cold the Week is so fun.
Double
Double kill.
Oh, you... Really? Did you really do that?
Also, Cardus has like 230 health. That's kind of insanity.
Yeah, I think he normally does.
Hi. I want you off this building. I'm a dog. Bark, bark. You idiot.
Wretched little things. No better than the shadows. But no matter, Majesty, they are already dead and soon forgotten.
Them on one of the bodies. Look for the magic protecting them.
Can you...
This is the start of Act 2, yes. This is the Shadow Curse lands.
Very good. There we go.
You notice something odd on the fallen soldier. A faint glow about the face,
Why
like
are
an
you looking
aura
around?
fast fading. You can feel the power it held. Weak, but still divine. These soldiers were protected from the
Galerius
shadows
Fell
by
show
a
up the
blessing
second
of
time?
Seluna.
All dead, Majesty. It is time for us to move on.
They're protected from a curse. Probably a power of like your lantern, but weaker.
Because their gods are weaker. None compare to the absolute.
Alright, my bad.
Eat your little pelvic pincers.
Alright, let's go.
They leave us again.
Doing it all over again? This is... What, the 5th time we've played through this game?
Are you in, we might have a problem.
What?
Stay in the light, Majesty.
He doesn't appear to be moving.
Yeah.
Turn to the light. Stray.
No, I can't talk to him.
Can't talk. Well.
If the party gets close, does he begin trudging on? Okay.
There we go.
God, his scuttling.
Oh,
Please, I would like to leave. Let me down the ladder. Thank you. Wait! Wait! Okay.
Want to die in the dark, Majesty?
please get moving. I messed up your game. No.
It was the stupid goblin.
Swift as my
If it wasn't gonna cause a fight, I absolutely would kill him.
Mm-hmm.
I've never gone to this way to the moonrise.
I have,
They can't stop
remember
us.
why though.
Come back.
Like I was doing the storm sword.
Must stay in the light. Just return to the light.
Must be unlocked.
Want to die in the dark, Majesty? They leave us again.
You look twitchy, stone skin. Afraid of the dark.
In this place, only a fool wouldn't be.
Now you can actually circle that he meant.
Come back.
Level 2 darkness.
They must stay in the light, Majesty. Return to the light. Do not stray.
Inching forward.
Like I get why it's a little slower, but like, oh my god.
Hungriest here.
He could be just a little bit faster.
No matter
You do
what
have
they
8
promise you.
legs.
There's the tower now, big lad. Your breech is still clean.
My blade is, but that can change. Just keep talking. They will be silent.
We're close.
Approach your
We're close.
Majesty.
I can feel it.
Odd
The
entourage.
absolute.
I got.
His power is
All right.
strong here.
Xander's light crossed out. What? He's still.
New meat drider. The Queen said them. Her Majesty's flesh grows full and glorious.
Move.
His thoughts seek yours, searching, grasping. Your parasite squirms in recognition.
Welcome back, true soul.
Back? I've never been here. I was not reading that. I was just saying that.
I think you have to click it now.
Yeah.
My mistake. Your mind tastes familiar.
Disciple Zarel's in the Great Hall. She'll be wanting to see you. Rest of you, head on in.
The
I was just
others
saying it.
will go in, but I will go up. My queen summons me to her chapel to be in her presence. I hear you, sweet majesty.
Yeah.
I am coming.
I don't think you can make it up the stairs to the tower. And also, her thing is down. Oh god. Never mind. You're not using the stairs. That's fine. Ugh.
What made you think he needed the stairs?
I don't know!
Swatter? How's fly swatter? Kill the trickster pixie.
But we didn't kill her. He took her.
She dies.
We just never gained possession. Think we go?
Apparently Scratch died.
Oh.
Oh well. Emily,
There can be no doubt.
I apologize.
This is the place.
This
is where
There can be no
Well,
doubt.
I have
This
bad
is the
news for
place.
you.
This is where we'll discover
I
the
did that
secret of the
a while
absolute.
ago.
Here, I'm gonna go to the camp real fast. Look at our camp. We have Shadowheart. And
No one else?
yeah. I'm sorry. Is this one of Starians?
Yeah.
They're actually next to each other.
For once, are there where are their bodies?
Oh, that's a good question.
Are they actually finally gone? I think they're finally
We
gone.
had an exploded corpse of Lae'zel sitting in the middle of last time. I don't see it. Minthara's also dead.
Yeah. They all
They're all dead.
The first to go was Lae'zel, I think, because she was like, you can feel them squirming in you.
Oh,
and
no,
I'm
no.
like,
We know exactly which one was the first to fall, and it all involves this chest. Look at our camp inventory real fast. Actually, is it in yours? I don't see it.
Where's the
Well, it's in the bottom left corner.
bottom left corner? What are we looking for?
Gale's hand.
Oh, that is right. It was Gale first. I trapped him in the portal. And then it was Lae'zel who was like, you can feel them inside you, and I just convinced her and be like, well, why don't you let me get you? And then I just slit her throat. And then I slept with Minthara, and then snapped her neck. Love charm? I've got, where's the bag?
It's the brown one with 15.
Right. I've got a bunch of dwarven meat, so...
There's one particular thing, and it involves Act 3, which is the reason why we have Gale's hand in the first place.
Yeah.
Anyway. Madame Zarel?
I'm taking Gale to the end anyways. I honestly thought Lae'zel and Minthara was also going to make it all the way through the end as a pile of gush, but they've apparently been cleaned up.
But yeah, if you raid the Druid Grove with the Absolute cultists, then you piss Will and Karlach off, regardless if they have been recruited or not at that point.
Oh yeah, we took Karlach's head too and gave it to the paladins.
Yes.
That one I felt so bad about.
But she, heard about our exploits and refused to join us anyway, so I was like, well, I'm gonna leave you here to die anyway. May as well. And we got a cool little sword that we never used, because none of us are using two-handers.
Nope. Oh, we killed the two people that would be using two-handers.
Yeah, exactly.
Brothers.
If you have coin, then show it.
Here's a row of Moonglow.
To mock me is to beg for death?
Ha! Bark, bark, like a warg pup you are. The Absolute needs warriors for her crusade. But I see only weaklings in this place.
That's a ride or die for Dirge. I didn't intend on that happening. It's die for sure.
What do you have to offer? Yeah,
I fully thought that we were planning on replacing Shadowheart with Minthara once we got into this point.
Yeah, but I'm just... we're going Dirge, and I want to use the Dirge options, so... When I got the option to just snap her neck right there, I had to click it. She wasn't expecting it. She was sleeping soundly on my chest, and I just did that. You got any? Ooh, the many targets arrows. Big boys chew. Who's a large fellow? What? Is that? Grow in size to become stronger. Okay. I only have one product arrow. I'm only a D4? Gross. Nice.
Someone there?
Lightning.
Since Roa survived, she is here.
Buy from her too.
Yeah, I'm looking at her inventory now.
You need spell save DC? Does she need spell save DC?
What's she holding? Creatures who miss their attack rolls take a D4 dex damage. Mine is whenever I inflict a condition, which the Shrieking Sword immediately does, I get 2 points of Arcane Synergy. Allows me to do more damage. What is my, intelligence? Lower than my dex.
That one?
Ugh.
Foe hits you. Prone. Is that working again?
Yeah, it's been working since patch 7.
Mine's already doing. When holding one weapon in your main hand and nothing in your free hand, you gain a +2 bonus to melee weapon attack. What is your gloves?
The Bulwark Bracers of Defense.
So AC.
Yeah, I'm pretty much carrying the Bracers of Defense to the game. Are we gonna actually remember to use those this playthrough?
Maybe.
He says, hopefully.
13. I really need to remember to use arrows more. Do we have anything to sell, actually?
Not at the moment.
Get moving.
Aha, his AC is getting closer.
It does that.
But if you just...
One mind.
Like, if I just wanted to give these scrolls of Bestow Curse to Shadowheart.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, I'm avoiding walking into the room with Disciple Zarel.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service,
Talk
true
to her
soul?
when she Goblin Camp?
Oh, we did.
Well, she's talking to me like she doesn't know who I am.
I did, because I had different dialects.
Crickets. Like those. Anyway. I'm not gonna pick up Wall of Fire, but having some fire probably would be great.
We already have 2.
2?
How much money are you trying to spend?
What do you mean?
Yeah. We only have 7,000.
Under damaged. Sunrise Ring? I've never seen that one before.
What is that? Action. Get vulnerable to poison damage.
I mean, cool, I guess. Unarmed attack roll. Split that. I split it.
Right click.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
Double click then.
okay. There we go.
This, do I lose Shadow Blade? Oh, my inventory.
An honor.
Yep, just in case. Alright, I'm ready to walk in the front door, if you are.
I saw it, Trousseau. The army. They're nearly ready. It's nearly time.
What role will you take?
I'm trained as an assassin. House Hekar. Perhaps I can serve as a scout or special operations. When the call comes, I'll be ready.
Okay.
We march to Baldur's Gate. Us? We are so many, and we are marching to Baldur's Gate as soon as the Absolute gives word. I've never been to battle. I've never been to war. But I feel so calm, ready.
Okay.
Alright, sir.
To stand this close to her power.
Sure.
I never thought.
I did as I was told! Followed every order I was given!
The facts suggest otherwise.
You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
Take it up with Minthara. She's the one who...
Enough!
You can't take
A
it up with her.
blast
She's
of
dead.
mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
Keep watching.
You ain't serious. You can't be.
General Thorm?
Let our newest arrival speak. You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies, isn't that so? What is your judgment?
We did as we were told. We're loyal to the Absolute. Tell him!
Enough! True Soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
Just kill them, they're worth
It ain't true! We're good as anyone! Just give us a chance.
And there you have it. We are too close to the ending. And the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them, quickly.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
That was a badass move if that worked. You know? A stupid move, but badass.
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Do it again.
Try again.
The fact that she does is just...
No! No!
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, let us take advantage of our surprising guest and their particular creative genius. I'm sure the results will send a clear message to the troops on the importance of discipline.
Of course, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna go with it.
Do. Have fun. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do anything drastic, are ya? We've been nothing but loyal.
Crack, crack. Am I saying that out loud? I've got a lot of things that are exclusive to the Dirt.
I don't remember the top 3. Actually, all of them.
Yeah. I dream of blood pool enough to bathe in. Run me a bath.
No! Please.
And Ascarian approves. I'm such a bad influence on him. Yeah, but that doesn't seem like enough to bathe
In
in, though.
another lifetime, you were greeted in this throne room like a god, not the living wreck you are now. Your disgrace has something to do with this Ketheric. You yearn to flay him until he forgets himself, as you have.
Wow.
I have a feeling that's because I took the noble stuff.
Yeah, probably. Wow.
Indulge in thoughts of lacerate.
He healed up a trait. he could enjoy your cuts forever and a day.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood.
Too easy.
We must learn more about his power.
Execute the useless goblins. And then I had one for an Iron Fist. Execute the goblins. You get a lot of weird inspirations for being noble.
Where do you hail from?
So about a Raj.
I need I'm trying to get this plug and I can't see it.
You need assistance. Should I put it in the break real fast?
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't understand why that was so difficult.
God dang it.
Huh. Oh, best viewers on boostclouds.online. That doesn't even seem like a valid website. .online?
Yeah, hold on.
Like...
And goodbye.
You also do that view as a blocked thing?
Well, not now. Because I got rid of this message. Do we want to do a Raj first, or Zarel's right here, actually?
I don't know. I could do a Raj.
Okay.
Here.
Araj Oblodra, trader in blood and the sanguineous arts.
The way she talks.
It is a pleasure to stand before a true soul, and your pale companion. I'd like to offer my services, if you're willing.
Sangromancy?
Trader in blood, dude.
I trade in blood, and the potions that can be wrung from it. I'm more than happy to make you one, if you'd honor me with your blood. With one drop,
Is there a special
I can brew
one
a rather potent potion for you. The
Good question.
rest,
Probably not.
I keep for myself.
Mirage. Potions.
What a potion is.
No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together,
Sounds interesting. Let's do it.
Just a little prick and it's all over.
Doesn't
Close
seem
your
like
eyes.
it's anything specific to the Dark Urge.
There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well.
Like
I assume it's
Although
human
perhaps
versatility.
there's one more thing we could discuss. Your friend. He's a vampire, no? Or one of their spawn, at least.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. I assume he belongs to you?
Excuse me?
I'm sure he really believes that. How utterly adorable.
How
Do you have
would
a
I
name,
even
Spawn?
own him?
Astarion, but
I'm
hold
not a
on.
vampire
Good.
master.
Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry. You want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I
He
want
offers
it.
the priceless potion
I'll
of
even
everlasting
compensate
vigor in
you.
exchange, which permanently
A
increases your
potion of
strength
legendary
by 2,
power
even
that
above
forever
20.
increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours. If you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
I don't understand what you think this relationship is. Like Like, I'm just, you know what I mean? What is my charge? What are you talking about? How does she think that I own him in any way?
How very disappointing.
Like, genuinely, I don't understand how you think I'm controlling him.
Okay. What potion did you get? Human versatility.
Yeah. Which...
Proficiency in all skills until long rest.
Which, I mean, cool, I guess.
I would end up getting the same. Shadowheart's half-elven. Upon consumption, you and surrounding allies regain hit points equal to your con.
Boy, when you witch kill her, I will be.
We'll wait until Act 3, but we will kill her.
Yeah, she'll show up in Act 3 and then we'll
Use your
kill her.
dirge.
Use my dirge. Like, it is so gross how she's, like, demanding it. Like, do something about this. Make him do a thing. And I'm like, that's a grown-ass man right there, miss. I don't know what you expect you want me to do about it. I am a small lady.
I'm sorry, I have a wizard-specific thing I just wanted to point out. A Zengian blood mage. Unusual for you to be so far from Vasa.
Goodness, no. Nothing so unsanitary. The Ablodras clan practice their own form of blood alchemy.
You realize why the name rings familiar. House Ablodra was purged a century ago by an alliance of rival drow houses. Among the many crimes tallied against them, their reckless experimentation with illithid breeding stock.
Gross.
Alright.
Just a little... There we are.
There was an option to be like, you want illithid tainted blood, not, you know.
Start a conversation. Should you be interested, with one drop, I can brew a rather potent, blessed by the absolute, but not blinded by it. Now I simply must study you.
What was the word?
And yet
Where do I go to
in the church of their making? Unless they
dialogue.
are not the makers, but simply the means. Wouldn't that be a secret worth knowing? So let me adjust my offer. Your blood and your silence.
Zengian.
In exchange for the potions I mention, and a tidy pile of gold besides.
Interesting.
Just a little there we are.
Like, I'm curious to Google that word, but I don't think I should Google it right this second. I really should have.
Like blackmail. We love blackmail in this house.
I really should have like a regular notepad on the desk instead of this big hardback note.
There's also something to be done here that's a little funny, to be honest. Not in this room. It's here.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling.
Doesn't understand what you're saying.
Now, how can I help you?
Barnabas?
I've shown Barnabas a kinder way. A kinder name is only fitting. That is the gift the Absolute gave me. Lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better.
Okay. You know.
Gnolls are beasts, plain and simple.
Oh, the good is buried deeper in some, that is true. But she will always find it. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are.
But like, he's only like obeying because you're physically controlling him.
You decide.
The prayer, I think. Barnabas struggles with civilized speech, but he's been practicing.
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature.
Is he gonna speak?
Inexorable as the tide.
gonna kill her.
Starring improves.
Like rope drawn taut beneath the blade, the connection simply snaps.
No. Barnabas. Darling. No!
There's an illithid parasite in that core.
All trace of restraint is gone. Barnabas has tasted blood, and wants more. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Just doing the same thing.
Now, Barnabas, you're supposed to behave.
As if following a well-worn path, your mind reaches out and knows where to squeeze. Your blood runs quicker, feeding the gnawing absence at the center of your mind.
Okay.
Don't want to draw any attention.
All right.
Need to find a way forward.
We're all now green and yellow.
Correct. Yeah, we're feeding the little brainworm. Look at all these abilities that you could do.
My faith will guide me.
I haven't given her any. I don't know if I want to. Concentrated Blast is always fun, actually. And, like, she just quick concentrates on guidance.
Never a dull moment.
Or I could do Ability Drain, which makes them harder to hit. When you make an attack roll, the attack reduces the target's corresponding ability. 1, the reduced ability cannot be lower than 1. Reduce is the same as the one used to make the attack roll. For melee weapons, that is usually strength.
Strength? The dex.
So in this case, if I hit with a dex-based weapon, I am reducing their dex by 1 permanently.
Is that something you? It's just something that's active. All the
Yeah,
time?
it's a passive feature. Of course, there's also Force Tunnel, which would be a bonus action for me.
Good for your mobility.
Mm-hmm. Unless you want it.
I mean, I don't know what I would put it in.
I'm gonna probably take Ability Drain then. Alright.
I kind of have the one.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Oh, also, if we're gonna leave this on my screen, I will have to notify you that I am a loot goblin. I
Well, I
see
mean-
loot, I pick up.
The reason we leave it on mine is because I have the eavesdrop on, so any conversation activated goes to your.
Loot goblin, pick up all sorts of food. We have a lot. I don't have to by this point in the game. Like I could literally stop and be good to the end, to the
Are
rest.
there any dead bodies? That's right, the goblins.
That's right, the goblins. We killed them. Scratch tired.
Lazy mutt. No, I shouldn't say that. He's a good boy.
None of them.
Unfortunate. Oh, we have potions of animal speaking, right? Somewhere. 7 of them. There we go.
These are the stalking grounds of Steelclaw, furless one.
Tread lightly.
You're also
Fortunately for
furless.
you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now.
Slithering vermin? They're called tadpoles.
Their name matters not, merely their demise. I braved lapping waters and leaking ships to find this prey. I butchered many, and will butcher many more. But this one I toy with. I slice, I tear, and when the time is right, I will bite its head off and bathe in its innards!
Okay.
How boring. Surely you could be a bit more creative.
Your mocking tone is a mistake. You're first and last. You clearly yearn for death. A wish I am happy to oblige. Sleep with one eye open. Furless one.
You're also furless. You are also a hairless cat.
That's a stone bloody wall. Have a taste if you don't believe it.
Oh, hi. I was just about to go upstairs. Did you want to join me?
Yeah.
No. The outside upstairs.
Outside upstairs? Outside up.
You were just in the doorway. Actually, can I make it to where I'm trying to go from here? I don't believe I can, actually.
In this doorway.
No, this is the wrong one. Sorry. No, I'm about to... Ow. There's a way on the outside to get up high, and it's like a fight that I've never done before because I did not realize it was there.
A lot of things that are just kind of there, and nobody would really go do it unless.
Seems simple enough.
Might be out here. I don't remember. There is a way to climb on the outside of the building. Maybe it starts on the second floor? There's a bunch of gargoyles up there.
This? What is this?
Oh, this can be climbed.
Okay, gonna.
This does not go where I want it to, though.
Found another way up?
I think this is what I want, right? If there's a ladder or something that goes up further. I don't remember.
It's a little crowded up here.
I'll take that.
One HP to get over.
I don't know if this is what I want or... All I know is I cannot reach it because my strength score is dog shit.
Looking ahead.
Yeah, I still have the club, right? No. There it is.
At the ready.
Okay, this can be climbed.
People talking over as do you the meat power?
think this is what I want. Yep. Look, there's winged horse. Just on top of the tower.
Interesting.
Oh god.
I mean, they're yellow.
Are they yellow?
Yeah.
Can't slow down.
They
Huh.
shouldn't start a fight immediately. Yellow.
Flanked flesh. Foot flesh. Silence. We hunger, true soul. The Absolute promised us a feast of corpses, and still we starve.
You owe her nothing. Foot flesh.
The Absolute owes you nothing.
She had it. Until she kept the real feast from us. They dropped corpses down into the tunnels and below the tower. Enough to feed an army of us. If the Absolute will not share her dead flesh, we will tear it from the backs of the living.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response.
Oh no.
Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Okay, well, I can technically get Shadowheart up here. Winged Horrors, I believe so?
They're kind of ghoulish. Because they are considered undead, not monstrosities, so... They also have the faces of the ghouls. I don't know if that's just because they reused the model.
Yeah, they're considered flying ghouls.
Yeah, so kind of a creation of vampires if you subscribe to a certain bit of the lore.
Anyway, I'm gonna give her the bonking stick.
How do I get up there?
You could also take my bonking stick. Once.
How do you...
Alright. Wrong pack. Also wrong pack.
Up this one thing. Take that 1 point of damage for jumping.
Alright, and I put the stick in your inventory.
Forms of vampires? Yeah. Kind of what ghouls are.
This way.
I doubt it'd be a hard fight. There's 3 of them and they only have 41 HP, but still.
Up there. No, what? Didn't click go back down. Well, actually, that did. Damn. Bird is too far. I can't actually jump to the other side.
Really? I was able to do it. But my jump height is higher. You can equip the stick now. I put it in your inventory. Now your strength is 19. You should be able to make that jump. We'll see if Astarion is capable of joining you. You'll need it for a little bit longer, so leave it on.
We have the exact same.
Listen, I don't know. You now want to jump to that platform. The roots will take you up. Astarion is not able to make that jump. We'll have to give him the stick as well. Bouncing around the stick. dog's not gonna be able to join us, but be sure to equip your actual weapons.
I can do better. I must.
Okay.
Walk in death.
Let's see.
Alright. I've never even Ghoul before, but for you I might make an exception. I'm okay if I fail this.
Enough. I wish to taste true soul. Feed.
I actually wonder if you could actually get up here first, kill these guys, and then when you go to talk to Isabel, they're not gonna show up because you killed them already.
Question.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
We're monsters.
Beast.
Onward.
Absolute insanity! He's now blind! This will do most damage. Bonk. You got bonked. Con save or paralyze. They are ghouls.
I won't give in.
Probably fine.
Ow.
Please, help.
That's fine. They had nothing on them. But I just learned of their existence not too long ago, and I wanted to... I didn't know there was a cutscene associated with them. I thought they were just dudes on top of a thing.
Yeah.
So that's a door. You're not able to reach it because of the... Real fast. It's vulnerable to fire.
What's next, I wonder?
I mean, the door is. It doesn't.
This looks unfinished. I don't think...
You can go in there. No, I don't think you can.
Hold on, real fast. I doubt it'll let me, but I'm gonna try it. We have Misty Step scrolls, right? Somewhere. Percent. Sick. Misty Step. Not enough space. Okay. Yep. It really doesn't want you in there. Doesn't appear to go anywhere. I'm just exploring now. There's some stuff. The only warp we actually have in the I think we should talk to Zarel and maybe call it for the night. I'm going.
Put my hands on everything.
And you're the one who's gonna have the dialogue, so I'll give it to your screen.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must
where are
not
we?
be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
I think they're supposed to be on the upper floor.
Disciples row?
Yeah, this is the upper floor.
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The
Yeah, 'cause
goblins,
that's the door to go
tell me
upstairs.
how they suffered.
Roof.
No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. A pool of warmth
hey, is it all right if I
spreads
enter
through
your
your
mind
mind
instead of just
as she
being like,
settles
"Give
on the
me-"
memory of you commanding the goblins to die.
Oh, I like you. That was inventive and efficient.
I was asking, cut them. Invented.
It was at least entertaining.
Plenty. But I hoped someone of your talents would be more ambitious. You came here to answer the Absolute's call. Let's see what you're made of.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
You mean the night that I killed her?
Yeah.
I don't think I should do that. Lash out with the atrocities. Come on.
Deep. Well, version.
There we go.
The Absolute fills your mind. But you have doubt and anger in your heart, not love.
My anger. But it's directed.
I'll roll one.
Control your emotions. When you come to her, you must allow her love to push out all other feeling, or she will consume you. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Everything. Exactly.
To take without asking, to feel without doubting, and to kill without consequence.
Was that supposed to be
In a
me trying
word,
to look over
freedom.
her shoulder?
I guess.
I mean, something real.
Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought. But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
Probably one.
What do I need?
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it.
The Night Song.
The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home.
Said you lost contact.
And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry.
Never seen that line before.
Yes, and he failed to find it. Little wonder he hasn't returned here. You've seen how the General deals with incompetence. They bleed. No doubt he's chasing after Balthazar in the dark.
Wonder if we'll
I
find
hope he
him. Though.
finds him. They're likely
we've
to
never
tear
actually
one
let him
another to
live.
pieces. If they do, Balthazar will pull himself back together again. Nier won't. His usefulness has expired. But your utility to our cause has only just begun. The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
We weren't supposed.
From this seat, Ketheric defied gods and raised an army for the Absolute. It is not particularly comfortable.
All right, then.
Oh, gracious one. It is a pleasure to be in your mighty sanctum.
We want to do a long rest. Then.
Why do we need to do a long rest? Oh, Scholaritas. Wait, is Sorrel still down there? Excuse me. I wish to have a conversation.
I already gave orders to your companion, so why are you here instead of out there? Look. Oh, good. I love answering questions. It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know. Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is... Have I not been clear? Find Yes, no doubt he's chasing after Balthazar in the dark.
Wasn't there a dialogue choice to, like, get stuff from the shopkeep here?
I don't know.
I seem to recall that being a thing, but...
Hello, my dear.
I can finally ask this.
Cazador, sired 7 spawn. Me and my 6 brothers and sisters. I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all. But did take special pleasure in my pain. He said, my screams sounded sweetest.
Well, after he said that, maybe you should have just stopped screaming.
Now that I'm gone, I don't know. I pity the other 6.
Go all the way already.
I'm in Zarel's room. I had to walk through to get to Balthazar's. And she's not in here.
For the purpose of collecting.
Hi, guys.
Seen the view out west from the terrace? All those beasts camped under one banner. That's the Absolute's power. The General's power.
Okay.
The disc is similar to one you found before. This time, the symbols easily resolve into coherent words and sentences. The story of Orpheus further unfolds. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3.
No, that was the end of it.
Oh. This is this person.
That might be worth a look.
I don't remember which one it was.
There we go.
Let's see here.
Oh, that's how you get over here.
Let's crack it open.
Another 30. Damn.
Oh, there's a Moonlancer. Hanging out.
Come on. Get it. Can I have guidance during do this?
Give me a second. Okay, Shadowheart, cast guidance on Stallion. Cannot reach. Well, then walk.
Go over there. It didn't give it to me.
Maybe now.
There we go. God! Come on. Oh, God!
Yeah, this is a DC 30.
Okay, but I can't roll above a 10. That's part of the problem. There we go.
Works by Meriden Cameron, must catch up on Skin Vellum, holds ink on no other. New copy of Swift and Sudden Death for Library, current volume badly scorched.
Tread carefully.
Install a drain beneath the library's conventional medicine
Stripped of
shelf. It's
flesh,
wasteful
the
to let all that
warhound
blood
is
seep through the
formidable.
flagstones. It will rust the spikes
Spectral
instead.
eyes
The new
meet
line slashes
yours
about
as
through the
it
above, the
growls
same
a
hand of freshening.
challenge.
Disregard, the smell gives me sweet dreams.
Scratch's scent lies heavy on the toy.
What's going
The
on?
scent of play, comfort, safety. For a moment, the skeletal tail twitches. Then the beast shakes its head, a ferocious warhound once more. Though perhaps not quite as ferocious as before.
Under the...
The dog's growl only deepens, echoing in the cavity where its stomach used to be.
I want to use for that. Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you for
The
follow,
hound
by the way.
relaxes, clearly accustomed to this show of deference within its master's chamber. It turns away and utterly ignores you, as it would any lowly foot soldier.
Over here.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Also, I figured out Baldur's room.
That might be worth a look.
Gotta shove a heart. That's the thing. Temple will not surrender the Night Song easily, and the general's invulnerability depends on it.
Orb, elements, short rest, take half from the next. Heal additional 1d6
Cold burn?
element next attack. But it doesn't say on your next weapon attack. Next attack.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpole.
That's almost beautiful. Imagine what she'd think if she saw him now.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell.
Shoot. Also, how did you even, like, oh, it's on you, but I can't get out.
Your conviction is enough. Should you attempt such a...
Okay,
Alright.
there we go.
It just kicked me out of the area. I walked into the center section, and that's was bad.
Easy.
Okay, well, you did that at the same time that he was trying to pick this lock, so get him to stop.
Don't waste a step.
Well, hello.
Zealot Clan. Yes, we'll behave. I need you to leave the room, please.
I can't go to camp.
If I unlock the door...
Because we literally hit at the... Wait. On your end, he's not doing it.
Maybe now that the door's unlocked.
Ah.
All right.
I'll give it a shot.
Watch your back.
Stop.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
Okay, I think.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
You've reset.
A monster hiding in plain sight.
What is that? Is that a mimic? Not close enough. Not close enough.
Why did Shadowheart get surprised?
Are they immune to poison? No, it's acid. Okay. I miss.
Blood comes easy these days.
Okay, stab. Okay.
Still me, even after everything.
Looking perfect as always, I assume.
Nice.
All is ash and meat.
Yeah, well, I mean, he can't see himself.
Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
Well, my day just improved.
Nope. Nothing about all of the Saluna stuff. There's a chair out here? Sure, why not?
There's very few chairs that actually have any lines associated with them.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing else out here. It doesn't look like you can jump to anything else. There are routes that go down. And I can barely tell where we're.
In the rafter.
Yeah.
Friends, right? Or what?
That might be worth a look.
Through a narrow crack in the wall, you hear something shift against stone. The pulse of a crawling, living thing.
What is it? This is the brainstem.
You can't quite catch a glimpse, but you recognize this feeling. The same alien presence you felt on the Nautiloid.
Reach in.
Your awareness unfolds, expanding through every wall in the tower, every mind. A vast living network extending down into the dark, where something wakes.
It's a trap.
Tendrils snap like iron cords around your wrist. That presence in your mind looms large, closer now.
Wriggle your hand free.
Just enough.
All
With
we
a
need,
soft
baby.
sucking sound, your hand pulls free. The flesh within the wall retreats.
Is your hand okay?
There's no debuff or anything. It just shows you, hey, the brain's here.
Seems simple enough.
I believe one of the ogres comments on it. There nothing else in the rafters? Doesn't look like it.
The lantern?
Yes, I have it. I think it's Mig. I'm gonna talk to Mig real fast, and we will call it there. We'll do the long rest because he wants Galeritus to show up. And then.
Hush! Meat sounds above. Here.
And for a moment, you do hear it. The brain tendril you encountered, shifting through the tower walls.
There's a being living in the walls.
Being? Telling. Tell Mig.
Some kind of... No, it's the Absolute.
Absolute is god meat? Mig join up for food. If God is made of meat, it all makes sense now. Praise Absolute.
You know you're made of meat too, right?
We're all made of meat. Okay. Galerius just fell. Did I take your mugwort? I did. Distract. Alright, we do the sleepies.
Just what I need.
Hello, my dear.
Oh, now he is.
I-F. Or is it an E? Is it even a letter? What damn language is this? What are you doing?
Just looking. What's on your back?
A gift from Cazador, written in flesh. Apparently it's a poem, but I've never read it. I've been tracing the scars on my back with my fingers, trying to read them by touch, but I can't.
Is this not in a
They may as well be written in Rashimi.
Want me to get a mirror?
This isn't your problem, you know.
Okay.
Fine.
Like, it's not my problem, yeah, but like...
The runes are
Ah,
carved
damn, I
in
failed the
deep,
arc.
brutal strokes, but the jagged letters mean nothing to you. Whatever language this is, you don't
Infernal.
recognize it.
And? What does it say?
Let me draw it for... Because apparently I'm really good at that. Why don't you just just draw it on the stone ground that we're standing on.
What in the hells? What did he do to me?
I just conjured dirt. Yeah, it's the other.
No. No, let's keep this between ourselves. At least until we know what it means. 2 centuries carrying this. And I can finally see it.
Raphael.
Well, hey, I guess he would be at Moon. Not, Last Light. We could also see inside of the, temple.
Mm-hmm. We can still go into Moonrise.
Yeah. We're just there for explicit.
I'm sure. But what will it say? Thank you, by the way. This is... well, it's something. Will we? How... sweet.
Great.
So, you found the seat of the Absolute's power.
What are you wearing?
And what a power it is. I trust you've come to your senses. We have to work together, or the Absolute will enthrall us both.
Thing.
I cannot keep this up indefinitely. Catherick Thorm is clearly important.
See her nipples.
But I wonder if there's more to it than that. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy.
Very nice.
Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them.
At this point, I made it so long
I almost
ago.
dare not rest.
I don't remember why.
Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. You're on the right track. It's in Moonrise Towers, but I don't know where exactly. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me. I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me, its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental. But you've proven that you have the resolve to do what must be done. You've shown your loyalty to the Absolute, but to gain an audience with it, you must prove yourself to Catherick Thorm. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Overridden my butler. Actually, you overrid my butler visit, though. How could you do this?
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
What's that over there?
He gives in and surrenders his fine
Potion of
tea.
healing.
Reserve a pet for that. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. Tomorrow we will be going back to Baldur's Gate 1, and the DLC, we're going through the Siege of Dragonmar. Dragonspear? Siege of Dragonspear. I think we're about halfway done with that. Something like that. I'm not sure. Anyway, have a good night.